what's up, Bronco Nation? I am Jovina Young. I am the brand manager for Bronco Sport. I'm going to take you through some cool things and features on this one that's right here in front of us. So Bronco Sport, this is one of kind of our, I'd say, like concept trucks that we're working on. This is more for that person who really wants to elevate their off-roading in a small SUV. So we've added a few elements on here. The first thing we've looked at is we're working on developing kind of a nudge bar. We're looking at this right here, and you'll notice this kind of right here at the front. Help to protect you while you're kind of out in the wild. We've also added some rigid off-road lights here on this as well, so you can kind of see the terrain all in front of you on this vehicle. If you kind of come around here to the side, we've given this Bronco Sport a little bit of heft. We've added a 1-inch lift to this, and with that we've added 31-inch BFG mud terrain tires on this vehicle. The cool thing with this too, you see right here, these are 17-inch alloy wheels. Internally we like to call them the fake steelies. We really like these wheels. A lot of people really loving these wheels as I'm kind of looking at some of the comments out here. I'm glad you guys like them too. So we've got that. Coming around over here to the side, we've got here on the top a Yakima lock and load roof cargo platform. Really cool. It really helps hold all of those kind of off-road recovery tools that you may need out there. It's got some really customized ways to really secure these items on here. You'll see things up there like the axe, the jerry can, or the recovery board. So that's up there as well. And then as we come around to the back, you know, while this particular Bronco Sport we did design for a lot of features from an off-road perspective, I think what's really cool is we designed it a lot from thinking about how people use their vehicles outdoors. This one in particular, one of the first things you'll notice here, we've got this cargo management system. Right now it's folded. It folds in 5 different ways. Right here I'm going to set this up as a table. So right here you got these little legs that kind of come out here. Right, and so then the awesome thing with this is you can use this as a working surface, especially if you're like, you know, a mountain biker or something. You can set up your gear for the day, use this area as a prep table, or my favorite thing, if you're out there camping, this kind of serves as a dual purpose like area where you're just gonna keep your vehicle like a base camp and hang out, have your snacks and your drinks here. And speaking of your drinks, we've got a really cool bottle opener right here, kind of like hidden in this little corner, but perfect when you put it in along with your cargo management system, so you can really hang out. Add that too, we've got a couple things here. It's really bright out, so you're not gonna see the light shine, but right here and here, we've got these floodlights in the vehicle. The great thing about these lights, they shine down and out, so they have little buttons here that you can actually toggle and move these back and forth to the direction that you want the light to shine. So that's really cool on this vehicle as well. All right, so a few things I'm going to point out on this system here. We do have the 4-wheel drive lock button here, ability to lock your 4 wheels. So this, you also have the rear differential locking feature here. So when you need more traction, you can actually press this button, and it acts almost like a mechanical locker for you. And then you got traction control off here. This button is one that I think is really cool. So I am newer to off-roading, and so for a newbie like me, this is your trail control button. What this does is when you're on a trail, you press the button and you can actually the vehicle takes control. You set the speed. It's almost like cruise control for the off-road. That's an awesome feature. And then the last feature I'm going to point out here are our GOAT modes. It does say drive mode here, but this will say GOAT modes. The coolest piece about this is it changes with a turn of a click, as simple as that. And when you turn the click, it does show which mode you are up here in the center cluster of the vehicle. When it's on, you'll be able to see which mode you are in. But that is much simpler than the way that our competition kind of is engaged with it. So the great thing with that is when you do change the modes, the vehicle has about 8 or 9 different changes in the system between the software and the hardware, and even things like the off-road camera. It adjusts basically on which terrain that you're in. So again, another one of those things that as Ford designers and the Ford engineer looked at, how do we help people like me who are new to off-roading get on the trails and feel more confident? They designed those types of features into this vehicle.